Assalamualaikum students, welcome to your mathematics class. In this lecture, we will start exercise 2.2. Question number 1 will be solved. Question number 1 states, find the cube root of minus 1, 8, minus 27 and 64. It means we are having 4 parts of question number 1. We have to separately find the cube roots of all these 4. So first of all, finding the cube root of minus 1. As we have to find the cube root, so we will say that let the value of our cube root is x. So let x be the cube root of minus 1 means whatever the value of cube root comes out to be, it will be x. Changing that English form to the mathematical form, x is equals to the cube root of minus 1. We have supposed that whatever be the answer of cube root of minus 1, that will be equals to x. We have to cancel that cube root now, and we know that cube root is always cancelled by taking cube. So we will take cube on both sides. Taking cube on both sides, we will get the cube of x and the cube root of minus 1. This cube and cube root will get cancelled with each other, so minus 1 will come out of that cube root. The answer will be x cube equals to minus 1. We have to apply some formula here. So first of all, before applying the formula, we have to bring minus 1 to the other side of the equation. It will become x cube plus 1 equals to 0. Now we are having two terms, and we cannot take common from these two terms as no common digit is there. So we have to apply the formula. X is in the cube form. It means we are going to apply the formula of a cube. So it will become x cube plus 1 cube. X represents A and 1 represents B. What formula will be applied? We will apply the formula of A cube plus B cube, which will be equals to A plus B into A square minus AB plus B square. The first side of the equation is given to us. We have to change it to this side. In the formula, wherever A is written, we will write x, and in place of B, we will write 1. So applying the formula, we will get a plus b, which is x plus 1, then a square, which is x square, minus ab means x into 1, plus b square, which will be the square of 1. Now we will open the brackets. Opening the brackets, we get x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1 equals to 0. That is the last part. Now we have to split the brackets into two. So first of all, x plus 1 will be equals to 0, so x will be equals to minus 1. We are having the first value of x, which is minus 1. X was supposed to be the cube root of minus 1, and the cube root of minus 1 is minus 1 in the first place. We have to take x square minus x plus 1 as well. So taking x square minus x plus 1 equals to 0, we have to apply the midterm break method, or we can apply the formula, or we can apply the quadratic formula. But midterm break is not possible here, so we will apply the quadratic formula. Applying quadratic formula, the value of a will be 1, b will be minus 1, and c will be 1. Our quadratic formula is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac over 2a. So replacing all the values of a, b and c, we will get minus into minus 1 plus minus under root minus 1 square minus 4 into 1 into 1 over 2a. Opening the brackets, we will get 1 plus minus under root 1 minus 4 by 2. 1 minus 4 will be minus 3. Now we are having the value of x, but it is in the root form. We will separate it once with the minus sign and once with the plus sign. We will take minus as common sign. The reason of taking minus as common sign is because we have the value of omega and omega square. The value of omega is minus 1 plus under root minus 3 by 2, and the value of omega square is minus 1 minus under root 3 by minus 3 by 2. The only difference between the values of omega and omega square is this plus sign and minus sign. In omega, we have the sign of plus. In omega square, we have the sign of minus in the center. Here we were not having minus with 1, so that is the reason I have taken minus as the common sign, because after taking the common, all the signs of the digits inside the bracket will be changed. To bring minus with 1, we have to take common. After taking common, this side is minus 1 plus under root minus 3 by 2, which means it is equals to omega. So I will write minus will remain the same and the bracket will become omega. Same goes to this side. We were not having minus with 1, so we have to take minus common because we have to change the sign here. After taking minus as the common sign, the bracket will become minus 1 minus under root minus 3 by 2. So minus 1 minus under root 3 by 2 is equals to omega square, as can be seen here. So instead of writing the whole digits, I have written the sign of minus and the bracket will be replaced by omega square. So now we are having three values of x. One was minus 1, which was in the previous slide. The second is minus omega. The third is minus omega square. It means the cube root of minus 1 are minus 1, minus omega and minus omega square. X was supposed to be the cube root. So the value of, we are having three values of cube root now. The second part is finding the cube root of 8. Previously we found the cube root of minus 1. Now we have to find the cube root of 8. The cube root of 8 will be supposed as equals to x. So let x is equals to cube root of 8. Changing it into the mathematical form, we will get x is equals cube root and 8. We have to cancel that cube root because after cancellation of the cube root, we will be able to apply any formula. So the cube root is only cancelled with the cube. So taking cube on both sides, we will get cube of x and cube of cube root of 8. This cube and cube root will get cancelled with each other. So the answer will be x cube equals to 8. Before applying the formula, we have to bring the equation equals to 0. So bringing the equation equals to 0, we have to take 8 to the other side of the equation. It will become x cube minus 8 equals to 0. As we are having the power of cube on x, it means we are going to apply the formula of cube. But is 8 the cube of any number? Yes, 8 is the cube of 2. So we will write x cube minus 2 cube. Which formula will be applied here? The same we applied previously, but with a negative sign. In the previous question, we applied the same formula, but we were having plus sign in the middle, but now we are having minus sign. So a cube minus b cube will be equals to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So what is a here? A will be replaced with x and b will be replaced with 2. So a minus b will become x minus 2 and the other bracket will become x square plus x into 2 plus 2 square. Opening all the brackets, we will get x minus 2 into x square plus 2x plus 4 equals to 0. We are having two separate brackets now, so we will split the brackets. First, x minus 2 will be equals to 0. So our first answer of cube root of 8 will be 2. As x was supposed to be the cube root of 8, so the first value of cube root of 8 is 2. Now taking the other bracket, which is x square plus 2x plus 4 equals to 0. As midterm break is not possible, so we will apply quadratic formula. Applying quadratic formula, the value of a will be 1, the value of b will be 2 and c is 4. Putting all the values in the given formula, we will get minus 2 plus minus under root 2 square minus 4 into 1 into 4 over 2 1. Opening the brackets and after taking the square, we will get minus 2 plus minus under root 4 minus 16 over 2. 4 minus 16 will become minus 12. So we are having minus 2 plus minus under root minus 12 by 2. The root of 12 will be 2 under root minus 3. Minus sign will remain inside the bracket. We will just take the square root of 12. The square root of 12 will be 2 under root 3. You can take the square root using the calculator, but keep the minus sign inside the root. We can take common from the digits in the numerator, 2 will be the common digit and minus 1 plus minus under root minus 3 by 2 remains. Now you can see that we are having minus sign with 1, so we don't need to take minus as the common sign as we done previously. Previously we took minus as common because we have to change the plus 1 to minus 1. But here we are already having minus, so we won't take common, we only take common 2, not minus 2. We will apply the values of omega and omega square. We have written 2 into once the bracket with plus sign and the other time with minus sign. 2 will remain the same. Minus 1 plus under root minus 3 by 2 is equals to omega. So we will replace this bracket with omega and the second bracket with omega square. So we are having three values of cube root of 8, which are 2, 2 omega and 2 omega square. These are the values of x, and x was initially supposed to be the cube root of 8.